Hi there, I'm Noelle Gold of AU Pilates and Fitness. Welcome to my 30-minute barre class. Um, we're going to need weights today, a ball, and a towel. The towel you'll be using for stretching at the end. So even if you don't sweat, you're going to want to grab one. I also have a bottle of water here. You might need that. Just keep it handy. Okay, so we're going to get started today with a barre warm up. You're going to start with the weights in your hands for me. And we're going to start with a squat. So separate your feet hip distance apart. Go ahead and sit back into your heels and squeeze at the top and sit. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go up on tiptoe. So lift. Lift the heels, press the weights back. Good. Chest stays lifted. When you lower your sit back like you're seated in a chair. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to go into some lunges. Stepping back, we lift the arms out in front. So I'm starting with my right foot. Good. We've got 4 more. Arms stay lifted, shoulders back and down. And we hold one back for pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it up. Sticking with the right foot, we're going to go out to the side next for side lunges. Arms come in front. And we're going to do a fly as we go out to the side. So right lunge, arms lift out, back together. Really feel like you're pulling your shoulders down and back here and shoulder blades together to lift. My back is flat. My weight is in my outside foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 2 more, and we hold the last one. Right here, we pulse. 2, 3, 4. I'm also pulsing the arms. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, bring it up. Okay, the last one in this set is going to be curtsies with a bicep curl. Okay, and it's an externally rotated bicep curl. So we'll bring the right foot back and lift. Keep the shoulders back and down. Externally rotate, but keep the elbows really close to the sides of the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. We're going to pulse arms and legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it up, shake it out. Okay, all that again on the left side. We're going to step back with the left leg. Arms go straight out. 5, 4, 3, 2. We hold 1. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We go left with flies. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Bring it up. Good. Curtsies to the back. External rotation and lower. Lift. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. That completes the warm up. Grab some water if you need it. And we're going to move to abs with the ball on the floor. Okay. You're going to start with the ball as close to your tailbone as possible. So I like to say make it kind of like a bunny tail and start with it there. Legs come together. Arms are straight out in front of you. We're going to start with a round and a lift. Round and lift. So this series should remind you a little bit of short box on the reformer if you've done any Pilates reformer work. We're rounding back and rounding up. Good. And then we get back there, and I'm going to have you hold it. So let's lower back, hold, stay scooped out. Arms reach, arms lower. Reach and lower. 4, 5, 6. Bring it up. We're going to scoop back one more time. Tuck the tailbone, scoop and curl it in. We open. 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Lift it up. Okay, flat back position comes next. So we're going to hinge backwards from the hips. Arms straight out in front of you. Hinge and lift. So notice I'm no longer intentionally pressing into the ball. It's happening as I lean backwards. So it's not as much support as I had in the first one. If this bothers you or your lower back, return to the curl position. Good, we're going to hold it back there. Stay flat, shoulders back and down, and we lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make sure the ribs are knit down to the hip bone so they're all in one line. And then we sit back up. One more time, we're going to go out. So start with your arms straight. Actually, try this. Put your fingertips, your fingers, like your pointer fingers, down on your hip bones and your thumbs on the bottom of your rib cage. Try to find a seated tall position. Keep that position there with your hands as you hinge back. If you feel your hands get wider, it's because you lifted your rib cage. So try to keep that knit, right? Hold that position with your hands as you hinge back and hold there. Now you know you didn't lift your rib cage and you're in a flat back position. Lengthen the arms straight out in front of you and let's open. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Freeze. Take your hands back to that knit position, thumbs and forefingers. Hold there. See if you moved at all. Try to connect a little bit better if you can. And then sit up. All right. Now the ball comes to your mid-back. In mid-back position, you have 2 options. Hands can stay out here in front of you, which is the less challenging option. or arms can come back here behind your head, which is the more challenging option. I'm going to start here and do the first set this way, and then I'm going to move back to the more challenging option. Okay, but feel free to start there if you'd like. So we're going to take the right knee up to tabletop, and we're going to tap, lift, tap, lift. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hold it, straighten. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hold it straight, circle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 2, 3, 5, and 6. Find table. Open and close. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring the foot down. Same series on the left-hand side, but let's try the arms back behind the head. Okay? Now we're going to really be happy there was only 6 reps in each set. Okay, tabletop. Reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hold. Straighten it. Circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse it. Here comes the shake. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tabletop. Last set here. Open and close for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Move forward so the ball goes between your shoulder blades, and we're going to go head, neck, and shoulders back. And just take a quick little stretch here because you earned it. Inhale and exhale. This is so good for just opening up the chest. If you have time for nothing else during a day, try to do this at the end of the day. It really, really helps to get the chest open and retrain the muscles not to be constantly bent forwards. Good. Okay, let's start little work. Scoop and lower. Lift and lower. My elbows are back. I cannot see them in my peripheral vision. Good. I'm trying to keep my lower back in neutral as best I can. Good. We'll do 4 more. 3, 2, and hold it up. Now I'm imprinting my lower back to keep it close to the mat. Elbows are still wide, and I rotate. As I rotate, the ball slides underneath my lower back, or between my shoulder blades. So it slides to my right shoulder blade and then my left shoulder blade. Right shoulder blade, left. It's great. It helps you rotate a little bit easier, but you have to be mindful of what your legs are doing. Don't let them move. 4, 3, keep those elbows wide. 2, and 1. Good. Bring the head, neck, and shoulders back. And then we're going to extend the right leg out straight. And as we curl, we bring the knee in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Add rotation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Start again. Left leg straight, all the way back. Inhale. Exhale, curl. 2, 3, 7, and 8. Rotation. Right elbow, left knee. 2. So I center as I go back. Rotate only at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Center and lower. Let's take one more quick ab stretch right here. Chest stretch and breathe. And then come on up. Okay, so now we're going to move into the bar portion. You're not going to need anything for this until we get to the hinge, and then we'll need the ball. So keep it close, but you don't need it just yet. What I will explain to you is that the first series I'm going to teach is pulling off the bar. So if you're using a chair, the series might not work for you to pull off of it. You can do the whole series just leaning forwards, right? So that you're not yanking off the bar. Or another trick that I learned, well, you could use a couch, something heavier if that helps you. But you can find a door, open it up. There's 2 handles on either side of the door. You'll hold on to the handles, make sure the door is locked so they don't turn. Hold on to the handles, and then you can do the exact same series that we're doing, pulling off. So the door will be right between your knees. You'll be holding the handles on either side, and you'll be able to pull off of that. So that's another option if you want to pause me and bring me to a door, you can do that. Okay, otherwise, just don't pull off of the chair. You can do everything I do, just upright. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is 2 hands on the bar, roll your shoulders back and down, bring your feet hip distance apart, a little bit closer to the bar because when we sit back, I want my hips to be behind my heels, and lift, lower, and lift. So this would be chair. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to lower down halfway and just pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it up. Right heel is raised. Sit and lift. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Let's hold 10 back and pulse. Shoulders back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it up. Left heel raises, right heel is down. Same set. Full and then pulse. 6. So more of my weight is in the right side than it is in my left. And hold 10. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and freeze here. Change right heel, left heel, right heel, left heel. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2 heels up. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it up. Good. Shake it out. We're going to move into a pull off again, but in lunge. So let's take the left foot forwards and the right foot backwards. I'm going to start this way. So lunge back and lift. Lunge, knee lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't want to put the foot down in the back, you don't have to. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to hold it back and we're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you do lift the foot back and we press it. 2, 3, 4. So if you're on a chair, it looks like this. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Draw circles like you're using your femur to mix a big bowl or bucket of water. 4, 3, 2, reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Shake it out. Whew. Right foot forwards, left foot backwards. 10, 9, 8, and 7. Good. These are full range. Lifting the knee at the front, pulling back off the bar. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold it back and pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Pulse the foot. So lift it up, squeeze your glute, keep your chest lifted. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mix with your femur. 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse it. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, shake it out. Grab some water if you need it. We're going into a hinge on the ball, so flat back, right, on the bar, but I'm going to need you to have a ball to put behind your knee. So grab a ball now if you need it. Okay. We're going to take the ball behind the right knee. We're going to take the arms on top of the chair or the bar. All right, and the first thing you're going to do is pair your knees up. Pair your hips up. So both hip bones are facing the floor. My right knee is hanging just next to my left knee. Balls behind my right knee, and we lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 10 up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold 10 up there. We're just going to squeeze the ball. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we bring the knee behind and across using your inner thigh, and then lift it out, down, up, across, out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll sideways so you can put your left forearm on the bar and leave your right hand in front of you. And we're just going to take that top leg. So I've rolled my top hip open and we're going to lower lift right here. Ball still back there. 3, 4, 5. So we just turn into the sideline. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We pulse it up. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold 10 up there. Now we press it back. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go back, up, down, forwards. Back, up, down, in. Back, up, down, forwards. Up, down, forwards. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Put that down. Just take a figure 4 stretch on the right hand side. Right ankle crosses over left knee, sit back. Good. Shake it out. And then we'll move into the left side. Ball's going to go behind the left knee. Start with your elbows both down on the back of the chair, your forehead down on the back of the chair, shoulders relaxed, abs in, back flat. Knees paired and hips square. Press full range, all the way up, all the way down. Try not to arch your back when you lift your heel up to the ceiling. And it's not about how high you get this leg up. It's the fact that you should be working right into that spot where your hamstring meets your butt. Okay? I like to call this your butt hammock or a butt shelf. We don't want it to look like a hammock. We want it to look like a shelf. And these exercises will help. So lift. Hold it at the top and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze your shelf and then squeeze the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last thing, we're going to go behind the right leg and then out. Remember, cross and out, down and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rotate. So right forearm is on the bar. Left hand presses in the front. And we lower lift that left leg. 2, 3. Try to keep that top hip rolled back. If it feels more comfortable for you to put your hand there, go ahead. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 10 up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Press it back. 2, 3, 4. Back at the hammock again. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 10 back. Up, down, forwards, back. Up, down, forwards, back. Up, down, back. Up, down, forwards, back. We got 4 more. Up, forwards, up, forwards, up, forwards, up, and forwards. Good. Release it. Figure 4 stretch again. Left ankle over right knee. This should feel like it's going right into that same spot you were just working. Your glute, maybe a little bit of your hamstring, the outside of your hip for sure. Good. One more stretch here. You're going to take your arms long onto the back of your chair or couch or whatever you're on. Set your hips back. Breathe. And I like this one to feel like you kind of want to make the shape of a 7. So I start inching my feet closer and sending my butt farther. If you can't pull off of something, that's fine. You don't have to lean into it. I do just want your feet slightly ahead of your hips. And then you're going to bend your right knee, look under your left armpit. Take that stretch, right in the back where the top of your hip bone. Okay, so this should be kind of like your QL, maybe a little bit of your TFL where the top of your hip is, the back side though. Good, and then change. Send your right hip out, look under your right armpit, bending your left knee. Good. Depending on your flexibility here and your ability to flatten your lower back. So instead of rounding under, which is nice because you get that QL, if you flatten into neutral, now I'm getting IT band because I flatten my back out and I'm pulling more on my hamstring. Okay. And rotating under. All right. Done with that. Okay, so we're going to go into quadruped position. I'm going to do this facing this way so you can see the exercise a little bit better. I'm going to take my right leg straight out to the side. So right here, we should feel like a little bit of a stretch in the inner thigh on the right-hand side. What I want to do now is put a little bit more weight into my right hand because you're going to want to lean left. Try not to do that. Put more weight into your right hand and see if we can just lift that right leg an inch off the ground. It's small, teeny tiny. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now, if you can lift it, we're going to add a little bit more. You can stay with that, just a little lift and lowers. Or you're going to try this one. We're going to lift it, bend and straighten. 2, 3. I'm so far into my right hand, I could lift my left one off. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest it. Good. So if you got that one, then we're going to progress to the next one, or you're still staying in this lift. Okay? The next one is circles, 5 in each direction. Again, weight in my right hand, lift off of the right, circle, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Take your right leg, bring it in front of you, cross it over your left knee, as if you were going to, cross your legs sitting in a chair, but instead you're going to move it forwards and find pigeon. Whatever version of that fits you today. Good. All right, we move to the left side. So left leg goes out, and we're going to start with the easiest one first, which is not easy by any means. So don't be upset if you're struggling with this. This is hard. You're going to put weight in your left hand, and we lift. 2, 3, 4. This one's much more challenging for me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Now we're going to try to progress. So we're going to lift the leg and bend and stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest for a second, readjust, and we'll try circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Cross the left knee in front of the right, and then shift your back hips. Shift your right foot back to find pigeon. I like to shift around in pigeon a little bit to see where I'm the tightest, kind of feel different muscles get stretched, and then I pick the one that hurts the most, and I try to stay there. Good. All right, we're going to go into push-ups. So I like to start with my knees directly underneath my hips, and then I'm going to walk my hands forwards till my legs straighten out, right? And I'm in this knee push up. And at this point, once my legs are straight, I want to make sure that my wrists are under my shoulders. Press your hips forwards, and then you can pull your heels to your seat. Bend your elbows and press up. So you don't have to go all the way to the floor. You can go where you feel comfortable. Maybe it's halfway down. Shoulder blades together. 3, 4. Lift your gaze and pull your chin back like you're trying to make double chins. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Press back into child's pose. Breathe there for a second. Inhale and then exhale. Try not to move your knees because we're going to shift right back into that push-up position. Now, I'm going to add a Superman to it. So we're going to go down slowly, 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 slowly. Arms and legs reach and lift. So now we've got upper back work and lower back work and glute work. Bring everything back underneath you. Try to push all the way up. Lower down slowly. Lift and up. Lower down slow. Lift and up. We've only got 3 more. Lower. Superman. And then bring it up. 2. Superman. Bring it up. Last one. Reach. Superman. And bring it up. Good. We're going to take a little swim. Reach your arms and legs straight out in front of you. And we're going to go right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Reach, 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 and reach. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Press yourself back to child's pose. Rest for a second. Good. And then we're going to move into some bridging real quick. Then we are done. So take your weights, place them on your hip bones. Feet are hip distance apart. Elbows go down to your side. And you want to keep the weights right on your hip bones for your bridge. So it's like you're just adding a little bit of weight here to lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 10 up and pulse it. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. We're going to lift the right heel and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pulse it. 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Lift the left heel. Full range, then 10. Pulses. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 10 up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Alrighty. You're going to come up, both heels lifted. Hinge up for me, and you're going to shift your hips. Right hip squeeze, left hip squeeze. Right, left. Squeeze, squeeze. So you're just pressing that butt cheek higher on one side. And it looks kind of like you're swiveling your hips or shifting your hips at the bottom. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it down, drop your weights, grab that towel, Loop it around your right foot and give me a stretch of the hamstring. So you can leave the left leg bent, keep it straight. You choose whatever helps you get the most range out of your right side. Little bend presses for the hamstring and hold it. You're going to take that towel in your right hand, bring it out to the right hand side. Good. I like to hold something to ground my other hip down. Now you're getting inner thigh stretch. Cross over, place the towel in your left hand. Do your best to keep that right leg straight and push the hip away from you. I like to take my thumb, push it right into my hip flexor, or like where your underwear line would be, that crease in your hip. And then I push my femur away and my hip away from my rib cage. It makes the whole thing way worse, but much, much more effective. So enjoy that. And then bring it back to center and we unravel. We already did the figure four stretch. I normally add that on there, but we just did it for bar. So don't worry about doing that yet. Unless you want a second stretch, which you're welcome to, it would be crossing the ankle over the knee like this. Okay. So stretch. Good. We're in the hamstring on the left-hand side. And one. Good. Open up. Out to the side, inner thigh. Cross over. If you're super tight, you may want to do this with a longer towel. Okay, so just try to figure that one out because my goal here is for you to be able to have your legs straight. And sometimes straight has to happen down here for some people because of their flexibility. That means my towel wouldn't reach. So you could use anything. You could use a band, you could use a yoga rope, yoga strap, whatever. Breathe and done. Bring it in. Rock yourself up to seated. Good. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. I teach on Monday mornings at 9 a.m. All right. Thanks.